actual game, but for some reason my connection's not good enough for me to be in an actual game. Otherwise, I would have done it on Modern Warfare 2019. I didn't want to do a Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered video. But for those of you wondering, this article is actually from today, April 30th, 2020.
Move out, take position. Enemy
and at this
inbound.
point, I can't tell if this is an actual article or if this is just fake.
We have fire superiority.
Now I want to change that for a second.
In the crater.
So I'll just get into the article. Just get into the article real quick here. So, I'm the unnamed girl from Avril Lavigne's 2002 hit Sk8er Boi.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Anti-aircraft bursts commence. Clearing the skies.
Alright. I'm the unnamed girl from Avril Lavigne's 2002 hit Sk8er Boi. And I'm here to set the record straight after 18 years of silence. I'm finally ready to reclaim the wildly Jezmael narrative surrounding my adolescent relationship with self-proclaimed Sk8er Boi, who I will henceforth refer to only as Kyle. A pseudonym I've chosen for him out of respect for his privacy. Alright, we all know Sk8er Boi was an actual Kyle. That's why you chose the name, not for privacy. Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure it's a fake article, but still, it made me laugh. Because the thought of someone actually taking the time and thinking, alright, we gotta put out a news article today. So let's just do one about frickin' Sk8er Boi. Cocaine for everybody. Until now, my story has been told from the point of view of Kyle's girlfriend. A musically inclined young woman who, in her youth, had yet to embrace the feminist imperatives of women supporting other women. Of course, we had to bring the feminists into this. Like, they haven't already brought enough of a burden onto the planet. I wish to rectify her unfair depiction of my character by going through the song line by line. Oh lord, we are actually going to go through this song line by line. Spoiler alert, this contains the plot of the song Sk8er Boi by Avril Lavigne. I mean, the song's been out for 18 freaking years. You should have heard it by now. Alright. I'll kind of sing the song a little bit, like with the lyrics. I'll say the lyrics and then I'll sing it, like to the tune of the song. But you'll get it. He was a boy. She was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Oh my lord. At the time I was exploring my own gender fluidity, and I was on the cusp of realizing that I identify as pansexual. I would not say that this was at all obvious. Let's see. Pansexual, gender fluid, rad femme, idiot. Sound like someone we know? We all know this person well.
Enemy care package is there. Stop there, resupply.
Oh. He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say? Reducing the entirety of someone's identity to one hobby is incredibly juvenile. I can somewhat agree with that, though.
Enemy flak incoming. Ground all aircraft.
Heck this, I'm going in. Going in balls deep here. I've always been a complex, multifaceted person with many interests. I believe Kyle was one of those interests.
Spotted by the tow truck.
Yeah. Let's see. Sure, I did ballet, but I was also an expert in Irish step dancing and Appalachian clogging. There was, in fact, more to say. The question of what more can I say was kind of rhetorical, if you think about it. We all knew there was more to say. Just nobody wanted to say it, because you're not what the songs... Well, you are, but... The point of the song is not... Hey, this is all about you. You literally turned the guy down, and he became like this huge guy. It was awesome. Man's was just out here kind of vibing. Man's out here passing the vibe check. I'm gonna have to talk to Audiocraft. We're gonna have to issue a mandatory vibe check for all of our subscribers. That's just gonna be something that we do. Because we got nothing better to do.
Ayo.
He wanted her, she'd never tell, secretly she wanted him, well. Why must men insist that women secretly want them? Because women secretly do want them?
They're pushing past the house.
I mean, I'm not like an expert on the subject, but like most of the girls I hang out with and talk to on a regular basis have literally told me, hey, if I like a guy, I'm not gonna say anything to him. Like, I'm just going to hide my feelings. Then again, it's kind of obvious when they do like somebody because they'll incessantly beat the crap out of them. But all of her friends stuck up their nose. They had a problem with his baggy clothes.
Wait, well.
Then she says, I like a man in tight pants. Sue me. Oh, I will sue you. You tried to break the poor man's heart. But he showed you. He got the last laugh. That's good. So, let's see. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. Wasn't good enough for her. I didn't reciprocate Kyle's romantic interest, but that was in no way a judgment of his worth as a person. I simply felt that we didn't have enough in common. He enjoyed chugging carbonated energy drinks, practicing his kick flips in public parking lots, and shoplifting from the local tax under the name of anarchy. I was busy preparing for the National Clogging Championship, being inducted into America's Clogging Hall of Fame. At that point, if those are your aspirations in life, just ask to be sent to the gallery. It would be easier. It just wasn't a good fit. Yeah, lack of common ground may be the downfall of most men when it comes to pursuit of a romantic interest.
Go, go, go!
I know it's happened to me. Well, actually, one time it actually happened because there was a little bit too much common ground. She loved Attack on Titan. I was like, Richtofen, I don't speak Japanese. Let's see. We're both major history buffs. I haven't. She was a pretty big history buff. We all know I'm a huge history buff, but I didn't speak Japanese. She likes Attack on Titan. I like girls. She happens to like girls as well. We were perfect for each other. But yeah, too much common ground.
By the crater!
And for those of you who are complete idiots and don't realize, hey, that's a joke. May God have mercy on your soul. Because I know I won't. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to Earth. Just rude. It's also a petty reference to my then burgeoning interest in astrophysics. Oh yeah, sure, you were really into astrophysics at the time, pal. Pansexual, gender fluid. Freaking poor man's Bloodstone over here. But yeah, I find it like hilarious how they're just over here. Oh yeah, totally. It's you're like defending the fact that you put this poor gentleman through this. Hashtag poor Kyle. Hashtag give Kyle some sympathy.
Battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Move your paratroopers on schedule. Ready the zone. Paratroopers inbound.
Alright, so
Liaison bombing mission ready.
5 years now.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Paratroopers on schedule. Ready the zone. Anti-aircraft bursts has commenced. Clearing the skies. Liaison bomb mission underway. Bombing mission ready. Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Paratroopers inbound. 'Anti-aircraft burst has commenced. Targeting enemy aircraft. Azon bomb mission underway. Azon bomb ready. Paratroopers inbound. Moving Azon bomb.
5 years from now, she's all alone, feeding the baby. She's all alone.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Paratroopers on schedule. Ready the zone. Anti-aircraft burst has commenced. Clearing the skies. Azon bomb ready. Moving Azon bomb.
Alright. I'm a proud single mother, and I find it wildly offensive that someone would dare to presume that I'm somehow dissatisfied with my choice to have a child outside the confines of a romantic partnership. I've chosen to raise my daughter with the help of a supportive community of friends and family. We are not all alone.
Paratroopers descending.
Okay, Boomer. Oh wait, no. 2002, she would have been... she would have been about... I'd say 18. So 2007, she would have been 23. That puts her, that puts her at
Azon bombing mission ready.
an age of 36 American years.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Schedule. Ready the zone. Anti-aircraft bursts commenced. Targeting enemy aircraft.
Alright, let's see.
By the supply crate! Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order.
She turns on the TV, guess who she sees? Sk8er Boi rocking up NTV. Dear Lord, I can't English. Isn't English. I'm not sure I'd call a guest appearance on Jackass rocking up MTV. But I guess he did swallow a bunch of rocks on a dare at one point during the episode.
Paratroopers descending.
I think I saw that episode.
Anti-aircraft bursts commenced. Targeting enemy aircraft. He's on bomb mission underway.
She calls up her friends they already know, and they've all got tickets to see his show. She tags along, stands in the crowd, looks up at the man that she turned down. We had already had tickets to the show before we realized Kyle's short-lived band Garbage Barge was one of the openers. I only stayed long enough to hear one of their synth-based screamo songs, and as I watched him swing his mic so violently he nearly concussed himself and several audience members, I felt no regret. You prudent bitch.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order.
You could imagine that. Like, imagine that in a frickin' documentary, just like, I'm sorry, sir. I just found out that, unfortunately, you've concussed yourself doing your screamo. Hang on, let me retry that. I need to remember how to speak the English language here. I'm sorry, sir. It appears you have a concussion.
They're in the cafe!
Due to you performing your screamo version of the My Little Pony theme as an opener for Wayne Newton.
Anti-aircraft salvo commenced.
Actually, no, not even Wayne Newton. Freaking Ted Nugent. I'm sorry, sir. It appears you have a concussion. How could you have gotten a concussion? Well, I was at a concert performing my Screamo version of the My Little Pony theme as an opener. So, for Lord, you performed a Screamo version of the My Little Pony theme in front of thousands of people who paid good money to sit there and watch Randy Marsh rub his clit. Yes, sir. Well, okay then. You know, I didn't always want to be the opener for Randy Marsh, aka Lord. There was this really nice girl. She was actually at the concert. Actually saw her while I was on stage. And now I'm thinking about it. If it weren't for that girl turning me down in like freaking 10th grade. We're going even further back to that. When was it actually? It was in 9th grade. So if she hadn't turned me down in 9th grade, I wouldn't have gotten that concussion. I don't know, let's give her a ridiculous name for this. Emily, you prudent bitch! Yeah, I couldn't think of any other ridiculous names, so I just went with the first one that popped up on my mind. Which of course was Emily. Can't get more ridiculous than a name like that. But she has no regrets for turning that boy down. Even though she caused his concussion. It's not the fact that he willingly said, "Alright, I'll open for the clit rubber," but it's for something that you did in 9th grade. You happy now, Emily? Now he's a superstar, slamming on his guitar. Does your pretty face see what he's worth? I hate to say it, but I don't think she'll ever see what he's worth. We have a better chance of them, you know, saying, "Alright, let's actually keep him gone for good this time." And just not bring back the original Zombies crew in freaking the next Call of Duty by Treyarch. She says, the freaking Emily over here says, "I cannot say this enough. Self-worth should not be determined by external validation from others." Well, there goes everything I stand for.
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Ammo!
better get 10 kills real quick.
They push to the tower! He's on bomb ready. Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order. Salvo commenced. Clearing the skies. Paratroopers en route. Mark the zone. Dropping A's on bomb.
Sorry, girl, but you missed out.
Paratroopers inbound.
Well, tough luck. That boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how this story ends. Attaboy, Kyle! You found somebody better than Emily.
A's on bombing mission ready.
Heck. Let's be honest.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies
You'd be
on
better
your
off dating your pet rock. That would be a more loving relationship than if you would have ended up with
Paratroopers en
Emily
route.
over
Mark the
here.
zone.
My story ended with a PhD in astrophysics in the support of a loving non-nuclear family.
Anti-aircraft bursts commenced. Clearing the skies. He's on bomb mission underway.
Whatever you need to say in order to sleep well at night. Not gonna knock it.
He's on bombing mission ready.
So I'm like still really upset over over the fact that Astronaut was sent home on freaking Masked Singer. I wanted him to win the whole thing. If not him, then Turtle. Because
Anti-aircraft battery in position.
you know,
To deny the skies on your order. Paratroopers on schedule. Ready to zone.
I can relate to the
Anti-aircraft bursts
so, like the
commenced.
idea of
Clearing
like
the skies.
a heartthrob or boy bander or anything like that.
He's on bomb mission underway.
Can't forget the time that freaking Randall Ross was out there. Yeah, I'll never forget the time that the Shield API actually wanted to make a boy band. Like they wanted to start a boy band. I heard that and I just started laughing so hard. I was thinking to myself, Randall, you're a multi-time YouTube champion. Actually, we all know his real name. Why am I going to use Randall Ross here? This isn't even about WWE. So, Robert, you're a multi-time YouTube champion. You've gone on, you've had a pretty successful career as an actual real-life wrestler.
He's on bombing mission ready.
You're in a JROTC.
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order.
How's that for danger close?
Ready the zone.
But, alright. My story ended with a PhD. In astrophysics is the support of a loving non-nuclear family, not that anyone ever asked. Yeah, nobody did ask.
Liaison bomb ready. Liaison bomb.
Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There's more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. I saw the man that boy could be, and I didn't want that man either.
Troopers on schedule. Ready the zone. Liaison bomb ready. Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your order.
He's just a boy, and I'm just a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? We are in love. Haven't you heard how we rock each other's world?
Targeting enemy aircraft.
Okay.
Paratroopers inbound.
Again. Again with the heteronormative assumptions. What? Heteronormative assumptions? Wouldn't be exactly heteronormative if hetero wasn't the norm. Or am I just completely missing the mark on what that means? Because as far as I know, heteronormative means it's giving the implication that it is trying to normalize anything like hetero.
Anti-aircraft battery in position.
And I honestly
on your order.
couldn't give a flying fuck if I'm wrong.
Paratroopers en route. Mark the zone.
Well, my business. But yes, I did hear about how you rock each other's world. And I have to say, I find it somewhat performative.
Anti-aircraft bursts commenced. Clearing the skies. Liaison bomb. Paratroopers inbound.
What feed?
Anti-aircraft battery in position. Ready to deny the skies on your command. Clearing the skies.
your desire for me to recognize the legitimacy of your relationship would suggest that perhaps Kyle hasn't fully moved on emotionally, and I think that's something to consider discussing in therapy. Oh, like you're really all that? Oh, you're saying? Oh, maybe Kyle's just not over me. That's why he's writing this song about me. That's why Avril Lavigne over here is singing a song about me. First off, doesn't matter if he's over you or not, you need to get over yourself.
Near the house!
Because you're talking this way like you're all that in a bag of chips, but you're far from that.
Bomb ready.
So don't even imply that you are. Yeah, I'm just supposed to place a freaking paratrooper is there in the sky. I wish they would have let us do that with this game. That would have been so cool.
They're in the cafe.
Out of map glitches.
In the crater! Enemy's down! Bomb ready. I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, seriously, you're gonna suggest that my boy Kyle's not over you, and that's why he's writing this song. That's why he's going through all this extraneous crap, getting Avril Lavigne to sing a song about you.
By the crater!
It would be as ridiculous as if I were to frickin' get rejected by a girl, then complain about it for over a year, then introduce them into my WWE series, have them win the YouTube championship from me at the Royal Rumble, hold on to it, almost kill two of my friends, have them return unexpectedly right before WrestleMania,
Enemy recon aircraft confirmed.
just to throw her off her rhythm. And then end up winning the championship back from her at WrestleMania. And holding on to it ever since. And then have to wrestle a series of other matches against her.
Over there, movement!
Because Vince McMahon's got his head so far up his ass, the lump in his throat is his nose. He doesn't even have an Adam's apple, it's just his nose. In other news, I have to face Bloodstone again on May 10th at Money in the Bank.
Movement by the supply truck. Bombing mission ready. Enemy by the tent.
I'm with the Sk8er Boi. I said see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio singing the song we wrote about a girl you used to know. Oh, I'm so happy that the two of you found each other and that your song about me has remained so incredibly relevant. In comparison, all I have is my job at NASA, my satisfying friendships, and my involvement in my community, and the love of my child. Pathetic, I know. Yeah, at least you understand how pathetic it really is. Working at NASA.
Bombing mission ready.
Heck that, I want to be a cosmonaut. I'm gonna defect to the Soviet Union. I want to become a cosmonaut. Screw being an astronaut. So forget that, I'm working with the Ascension Group. So on that note, I only have one thing left to say. See you later, boy. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that that entire article that I just read to you was fake. Still, very interesting. But yeah, while we're at it, I might as well give a little bit of an update on the whole thing with Bloodstone, because I got another mirror to do. So tomorrow, Bloodstone's gonna have a match against Vivids. And I have to be in Vivid's corner for that. And
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I'm gonna be in Vivid's corner. Which means that, most likely, Bloodstone's gonna have someone in their corner.
Bombing mission ready. And
that interesting.
field.
Because I mean, Bloodstone has literally no friends on SmackDown. I mean, Alan had a one-off appearance as a tag team partner for us. On an episode of SmackDown, but, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Because I have no idea who was gonna be throwing them. She could have gone to, they could have gone to Russia, and for all I know, they could have gone to frickin' Russia and brainwashed Dimitri. They could have they've gone over and tried to bring the fancy corn snake back into relevancy. Yeah, like he's ever gonna be relevant again. Like he's ever gonna have a chance at being a main event star. Yeah, believe that when you see it.
I need
Double the of all the multi-kills in that game, you choose that one. Well, see you later, boy.